What's up everybody and welcome to a new fan mail unboxing video. I have taken a couple of months before doing these, so I have a pretty good stack here of letters and packages that have piled up. I apologize if you've been waiting. If you send me something that's time critical, or if you send me something that's in a large package, please let me know because my P.O. box only holds a certain amount, and if it's a large package, they're just gonna drop a notice in there and give me a week to see it before they send it back to you. So I've had a couple of packages that are sent back before I even check my P.O. box, so keep that in mind in the future. If you send something like that, please message me, let me know. As far as how to send me these things, my P.O. box address is in the video description for every single one of these videos. Not asking for anything, but if you want to send me anything, a letter, a package, anything like that, that's the easiest and the safest way to do that. So with that being said, guys, we'll start getting into some of these. So, got a letter here that doesn't have a name, but it says 2 and 100. Oh, I know who this is from. My old reliable buddy. So we've got hard hats. Happy Labor Day weekend. See, I told you I've been hanging on to these for a while. Hey Cody, hope you have a good Labor Day weekend in September 2021. Devin McCreary. Devin, thank you as always. And a couple of digital copy codes, so I will put these up for my patrons to have. So I appreciate that. Moving on to another one. I think this is also from Devin. He always likes his tape. Always likes to tape his envelopes. Make me look all crazy while I'm opening them. There we go. Jason Voorhees hockey mask. Camp Crystal Lake. Hello, Cody Leach. I hope you have a good and lucky Friday the 13th in August 2021. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? Damn, I didn't know I have holding that since August. All right. And even more digital copies. All right. Thank you, Devin. Ooh. We have a postcard here. It says, "Get your Halo dirty, fierce AF," and then we got Heisenberg on there. Hey Cody, Mia here. I wrote you once before and was so happy that I showed all my friends that video, but I saw one of your last unboxing and saw that you got Feast. To that I say, watch it please and possibly review. The sequels are cheesy trash, but first is great. P.S. Thank you for your content. Well, thank you, Mia. I'm sure eventually I'll get to Feast. I'm a little nervous to do that franchise because I know that there's a scene in maybe the third one where a baby dies. I talked about it before. Something about that, that's just one of those things that I do not like to watch. It will totally fuck me up, like mood-wise, and I was watching the collection of clips on video on YouTube that was like most gruesome horror scenes or something, and that one popped up, and I was like, oh, and it just fucked my mood up the rest of the night. So I'm a little nervous to dive into that one, but I'm sure I'll get to it. Devin is back. Halloween pumpkin. Michael Myers pumpkin head. Hello Cody, I hope you have a good Halloween in October 31st, 2021. Devin McCreary. Devin always sends me really cool little holiday cards. So I've gotten caught up, so when you send your Christmas one, that one will be current. Oh man, here we go. All right. Couldn't get that one open. Thanksgiving turkey, and then a cornucopia. Hey Cody Leach, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving, November 2021. Devin McCreary. And maybe one more. Oh, this is for my wife. He always sends one to my wife sometimes too. I'll set that one aside for her, Devin. G. Kroll. All right. Dear Mr. Leach, sorry my cap top is busted, but I got to, oh Lord, I might have to read this off because it's a little rough for me to read. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. Greg Kroll, I'm gonna have to read this off the air because I'm gonna have to sit down for a little bit. I got bad handwriting too, dude, so it's not me picking on you whatsoever, but it would take me a while to get through the letter. I'm gonna set this over here and I'll read it as soon as I'm off, but thank you for your letter, I appreciate it. All right, guys, now we're on to packages. We've got 6 of them here. This one is from Daniel Skinner. And you like your tape too, don't you? You guys kill me with the tape. Good Lord. I don't think anybody was breaking into this one. Good God. There we go. All right, peel it. Ha ha. Ha ha. I have broken through. Peel it. All right. We have Dune, of which I have never seen. I saw the new one, and that was the first anything Dune that I've seen, was that right there. And then we have the DVD of The Long Kiss Goodnight, of which is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is a seriously underrated action movie. So, cool. Well, I'm probably not going to watch this until Dune Chapter 2 comes out, because I want to be surprised at how everything wraps up. But I will add this to the collection, and once Dune wraps up, what is that, 2 years from now, I will pop this one in and compare notes for sure. So I appreciate that, man. And guys, if you haven't seen Long Kiss Goodnight, do yourself a favor. Treat yourself and check it out. All right, this is from Smith. Mr. Anderson. All right. All right, here we go. What do we got? We have Dexter the 4th season. We have Dexter the 5th season. We have Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Ah, see, this one I don't have. The Godfather Coda, The Death of Michael Corleone. This is like the new director's cut of Godfather 3. Very cool. The original Ocean's 11 and Once Upon a Time in Mexico. I appreciate this greatly, dude, but I'm only going to say this just to save everybody some trouble and some money. Unfortunately, I already own all of these. With the exception of Ocean's 11. So if you guys want to send me movies, which is honestly the best gift to send me if you're going to send a gift, please check out the video that I made back in February, my complete Blu-ray collection. It's 1,800 plus movies. It's literally every movie that I own. And so if you have an idea of sending me something, you can literally just go to that letter. I do it in alphabetical order and see if I have it, because unfortunately, that's a lot of money for this that you paid for that I already own these, buddy. So again, I greatly appreciate the thought, and by no means am I gonna like throw this away or anything like that. I have spots for duplicates, but just for the fact of saving you guys the trouble for maybe possibly doing this, please check out that video. But I do want to check this one out, so thank you especially for this one, because I never liked Godfather 3, and I'm curious if this one makes it better. All right. King of Adventure. What does that mean? Okay. It is a book, The Adventures of Brotherhood. Please read the first 4 paragraphs on camera and the back. Trust me, you will be surprised. And the back. Okay, the first 4 paragraphs on camera. I will indulge. It was the summer of 1985 when everything seemed mysterious and the world was innocent through the eyes of a child. Johnny was only 8 years old that year, and little did he know that a birthday party would change the rest of his life, not only his life, but the life of his elder brother as well. It was a hot summer's day on a small little retreat outside of Savannah, where you can go back in time when the first settlers came to Georgia. Johnny's parents rented a day down at the Ebenezer retreat to celebrate his older brother Tomas's birthday. The place had a courtyard to play tennis besides a graveyard that was overlooked by oak trees with hanging moss. Across the street was a brick house that had stood for a few hundred years. I sat off on a hillside that ran down into the Savannah River. There were rumors that even George Washington stayed there in the early days of Georgia. Big ships used to travel up and down the river, mainly to carry loads of cotton and silk. Ebenezer was rich in history, rich in memories that built the small town of Rincon, and for those who lived in that town, held close some sense of pride, proud to be part of the richness of his history. The Adventures of Brotherhood is the story of 3 young brothers who go on an adventure after losing their father in World War II upon receiving a mysterious letter from the King of Adventure that reads, "Whatever you write or draw comes true. You're the author of your own adventure, told by a grandfather who lived the tall tale." Okay. Very interesting. So the significance to that, for any that might not know, is that I live near Savannah. And though it's not the town that I live in, the town where my P.O. box is Rincon. Rincon's only 10 minutes away from me. So that's where there's some interest there in that story. So very cool. Very cool. Thank you. All right, this one, Stuart Malton. Or Martin, Stuart Martin. It was written a lot clearer on the back. Oh. We got some t-shirt. Okay. Hey Cody, hello from the UK. Sending you this t-shirt as after watching you for a number of years, how I figured one thing you don't seem to have as many horror t-shirts. All joking aside, I know you love Christine, so I hope you like the design. Oh shit, see, I didn't even look at the shirt yet. That's fucking cool. Yes, I absolutely adore Christine. There you go. That is possibly my second favorite John Carpenter movie. I mean, that and Halloween are pretty fucking close to me. I know some people are shitting a brick for me saying that, but I love Christine. So I hope you like the design. I feel Christine has never got the love it deserves. It is one of my favorite films, and after The Thing, it's my second favorite film of Carpenter's. Yeah, see, I'm not alone. Yes, technically Halloween is a better film. Maybe. Technically, I don't know. Film about the enjoyment and nostalgia I get from Christine far outweighs that, and for me, make Christine the better film. Keep up the good work, my man, as I love your reviews and content. I can't wait for your Hellraiser reviews. I only watched up to part 3, and by all accounts, the later ones are bad. Yeah. Also, 31 on 31 this year is going to be great. Hopefully we will get the werewolf and vampire reviews that mentioned you might do. Fucking Twilight has a lot to answer for, and it has killed the vampire in cinema. Yes. Great to see a new What's in the Inbox too, but not had the chance to listen to that yet. Anyway, enough of my ramblings. All the best, Stuart. Thanks a lot, Stuart. That's a very cool t-shirt. I love that. Thank you. All right. This one doesn't have a name, so we shall see. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Does it have a name anywhere? I don't believe it does. Okay, well, let me know if you sent this to me. But The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I do not own that one. A lot of those classic westerns I've never even seen, actually. So very interesting. We have BestBuy.com. Good Lord. Come on, Best Buy, get your shit together. Have something that opens easily. Fucking Christ! All right. This is from my buddy Blake Garner. This is a movie that came out this year that I did not get a chance to see, that he has been anxiously awaiting me to give some kind of a thought on, and so he sent it to me, and that is The Night House. So I will be checking this out definitely this week, possibly tonight. So Blake, if you're watching this, keep your ears open and your eyes peeled, because I'll message you and let me know how this is, and I appreciate it. Blake sent me The Dark and the Wicked earlier this year, and that was a really surprisingly good horror movie. So if he says this is good, I'm hoping it's going to be along those same lines. And this last package is from Somneat. We've got some Blu-rays. Executive Decision, Air Force One, A Few Dollars More. I'm starting to think that random one was Somneat as well then. A Fistful of Dollars. A trilogy of Seagal movies. And there we go. So some old 90s action movies and some old westerns. I'm pretty sure that's Somneat. Otherwise, somebody was thinking the same thing that Somneat thought this month. All right, well, thank you, Somneat. I appreciate that. So he told me that he had watched my Blu-ray collection video and taken some notes on things that I needed. So you see a lot of movies from A here. So that's what I mean by watch that video, because goddamn if there's a lot of movies over here that I have. So throwing a dart at the board and hopefully surprise me with something, man, it's a dice roll, guys. So I appreciate everything, guys. That is the last package. Sorry that it took so long to open some of them, especially Devin. I've been hanging on to these since August, so I will do these more often going full time. I just packed out those months, didn't have any time for a video like this to kind of pause and do a more personal thing. So it's going to be easier going forward. So you'll see another fan mail unboxing, assuming that I get something, in January, and then every month after that. Thank you guys for the packages and the letters. Again, P.O. Box down below if you want to send anything. And as always, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. And remember, opinions are like assholes. That doesn't mean you have to be.